Welcome back to Week 3 GBL content. Tonight we have Mighty Max facing off against Tzunoy in what should be a very exciting match. Mighty Max has been playing with a ton of confidence and momentum lately, coming off a big win against Technicolor Sky. Actually, multiple big wins against Technicolor Sky if you look at the recent standings. And Tzunoy has been struggling a little bit, running a new lineup, a new build in these matches and has been struggling from previous weeks. So let's see if he can get back on track and give himself some momentum as he's fighting so hard to do. Right off the bat here we have Impact Drake from Mighty Max against Tackle Goat, and this Impact Drake from Mighty Max has been so effective recently. We'll see if it's able to do the same thing here. Big hits in the beginning, but it actually looks like Tackle Goat on that 270 high needle is able to outlast and give Tzunoy a quick spin finish and some early momentum here in the match. Next we have an Antler Stag on 260 Quake, a very unique build against a Cobalt Dragoon on 360 Point. This Antler Stag has been a bit of a problem for Tzunoy so far this season. He hasn't really been able to get good setups on it. And it looks to be, oh wow, we actually have a spin finish on Antler Stag with Quake. I was not expecting to see that, but it is able to outlast Cobalt Dragoon. It looks like it got some early destabilization there and is able to pull out a victory. Next we have Dran Dagger on 470 needle against Hover Wyvern on 960 taper. So Mighty Max getting very close to a meta build here with Hover Wyvern, and it's able to put some big hits out on Dran Dagger and ultimately get a spin finish, getting Mighty Max on the scoreboard for the first time in this match. Now we have a new matchup here, Antler Stag on that Quake against Impact Drake. Let's see if Antler Stag is able to keep the magic going. It got that surprising spin finish against Cobalt Dragoon early, and Impact Drake is it's a tough, wow. Before I could even finish the sentence, that's Beyblade. Things just happen so quickly, but Antler Stag is decapitated, and it brings Mighty Max into the leading position with 3 points against 2 with Tzunoy, and let's see if he's able to capitalize here. Now moving into the next round, we have Dran Dagger against Hover Wyvern. This Dran Dagger is actually on needle, so it's not going to be as aggressive as it may normally look in different builds competitively, and it is just sitting middle waiting to get hit by Hover Wyvern. Yep, that's exactly what happens. Hover Wyvern is able to get a good angle and send it straight to the pocket, bringing Mighty Max to 5 points. Now you have to wonder if Tzunoy is going to try and change up the strategy here as far as how he's playing, as this lineup of Beyblades just hasn't been working so far this week in competitive play. Tackle Goat's probably the best option he could go to under these circumstances, but you have to wonder against Cobalt Dragoon, does it have enough? Some early big hits from Cobalt Dragoon look to have destabilized it, and let's see if this spin equalization is going to help Tackle Goat at all. It looks like, unfortunately, not. Cobalt Dragoon gets that spin finish, and it brings Mighty Max to 6 points. Now on game point, as these matches are 1st to 7, let's see if Tzunoy goes for a little bit more of an aggressive launch style here, or at least tries to go to a Beyblade that's going to fight a little bit more for him. He goes right back to Tackle Goat, somewhat surprisingly. Mighty Max also goes back to Cobalt Dragoon, so we have an exact rematch of what happened before. I'm not sure if this is something that really favors Tzunoy. We just saw things play out in a fairly unspectacular manner in the previous round, and it looks like things are going the same way now. Some early destabilization from Tackle Goat, and it's wobbling. It doesn't look like it has very much life left in it, and wow, out of nowhere it's able to take a spin finish against Cobalt Dragoon. That brings us to a 3-6 score. Mighty Max is still in the lead, but Tzunoy is fighting back a little bit here, and we have Dran Dagger on needle. Pretty reliable build against Hover Wyvern, so we have a rematch here. Let's see if it's able to hold up any better this time. And it's not able to do so. It gets thrown out of the arena, and that actually brings Mighty Max to 3 points, winning the game and continuing that momentum. Thank you for tuning in.